So the motor, oh, doesn't have a motor. Morning. All right, today I gotta move a bunch of projects around that aren't finished. New projects that I've just got that I don't have time to work on yet because I have other projects that I haven't finished, and maybe I'll kind of understand why I never get anything done. Oh, come on. So I got that truck out there, and I got that truck right there. I'll explain to you what my plan is with those, but first, I gotta work on this Mustang a bit more. So I got fenders, hoods, the little cowl piece, doors, all on the car, and they're lined up good enough for me to paint it. They'll need adjustment after, once it's all said and done, but for now it's good enough. So I got a few more bolts to put in, and then I'm gonna go around it with some putty and just fill in pinholes, anything like that I see. There's a couple big ones in the front I gotta clean up. While that's drying, then I'll tell you about the trucks that I bought and why I may or may not have made a mistake. Alright, I think I gotta push this car out a little bit. Good time for a helicopter to fly by. I'm not trying to record or nothing. Oh my god. I'm painting this tomorrow and I'm here sanding it with 80 grit. I got a spot here. I'm gonna mix up a little bit of primer just so I can brush it on, or foam brush, just dab on. I'm not spraying primer, but there are a few bare metal spots, so gotta put something on them. Seems like a mess, but it'll clean up pretty good here. You can actually roll primer on, no joke, and then you sand primer anyway, so if you're just trying to fill or whatever, just roll it on and sand it smooth. There's that. Maybe a little bit on the corner here, but not much. I always put way too much, and then I hate myself because I'm sanding it for an hour. I'll do a little walk around the car, see if there's any other spots I can get. I think I'll do this spot with just like putty. I don't think I need full Bondo on that. Okay, Bondo's done. I think now we'll move some vehicles around and maybe get into why I bought those trucks and what my plan is. So I'm going to start by moving some vehicles around here. I think I'm going to kind of park everything like on an angle. I'll try to show you what I'm thinking here. So instead of having everything just kind of randomly placed everywhere, like my garage, I'm going to put everything kind of in a line. Need booster cables and a battery because the truck that I just got has a dead one. This is the second truck I bought this week, and neither one of them run. One of them doesn't even have a motor. That worked. Positive. Up. Negative. Negative. I think the door dinger's working there. All this can kind of just there. That's not good. Keys are in it. Okay. Might not have any gas in it. That thing runs pretty good. Smoking a bit. Nice. That Bondo's not dry yet, but do a little bit of sand in here. The idea is to start painting this tomorrow, but not sure if that'll happen. But I got all the vehicles parked over there, so once I'm done here, I'll take a little break and we'll talk about those square body shifts. I'm just sanding all the overspray off the top of the fenders here from when I painted the back sides here. So it all started the other day. I go on the internet, start looking around, of course, at used cars and trucks. And I found it, like sometimes you come across a deal you can't not buy, and that was one of them. So I see that it's an 84 Chev Silverado, short box, 2-wheel drive, regular cab. And it was on there for $3,000, and it said, perfect project, just waiting to be put back together. Has motor, interior, everything. Like basically, it has everything. So I messaged them, said, will you take $1,800? They said no. Understandable. So then I said, would you take $25? And they said, no, we got 2 other people on their way, blah, blah, blah. And then like half an hour later, I get a message. If you got $2,500, you can come take it. So I was like, okay, where are you at? Blah, blah, blah. So then I get there, assuming I'm showing up to this truck that's got everything for a project to put it back together. Obviously, motor, transmission, all that. Get there, pop the hood, no motor, transmission. The doors in the cab are locked. And I was like, there's no motor or transmission. And the woman's like, oh, I didn't know that. Are you kidding me? She used different words than that, but that's basically what she said. And I was like, yeah, there's no motor or transmission. And I was like, the doors are locked. I can't even get inside it to look. Not for the motor, but just like to look at the interior. Anyway, it was parked at like a body or a mechanic shop that I think what happened is she paid them or got them to do work to it, pull the motor or whatever to put a new one in, and then either changed her mind or whatever happened. So then I'm like, I'll give you $2,000. And she's like, no. And I was like, okay, like, see you later. And then she goes, oh, it's fine, just take it. Like, there's obviously something going on, like, more than I care to know, but she wasn't too happy. Oh, buddy there. So then anyway, said yes to $2,000, and she's like, there is a motor and transmission, but it's in the mechanic shop, and they're closed. It was on the weekend. And I was like, hey, whatever, like, you know, who do I talk to? And she gave me Buddy's name, so I called them the other day, and he's like, oh yeah, it's here, it's sitting on a pallet. I was like, what's the story on it? He's like, I have no idea. She got us to do some work and changed her mind. So I do have a motor for it and transmission. I don't know if they work, because he was like, yeah, it's got heads on it and a couple other things, so it doesn't sound like a run and drive an engine and transmission right now. And the truck had a 350. Well, the neighbor across the street has this other truck. It's a long box, had a camper in it. And then I was like, so I messaged the son, because the son lives there, and he's like, oh, that's my dad's truck. So then I was like, okay, ask your dad if he wants to sell his truck. And he's like, yeah, I'll sell it, $1,000. So I was like, okay. So then I bought that the day after I got the other truck, and it runs and drives. Not great, you'll see, but it is what it is. It's a good start. So my plan is to take the run and drive and motor and transmission out of that truck, put it in the short box, drive it as is, work all the bugs out of it, and then if I decide I want to keep it and we like driving it around, I'll keep it, do a body job on it, maybe later this year, or probably not, probably next, who knows, do a body job, or just leave it as is, drive it all year and leave it at that. It's just crazy the different types of people you run into when you're buying stuff. Like, it's just like this woman, and that truck needed to be gone today. Like the day I was there, it had to be sold that day. Couldn't sell tomorrow, because I think that was the other problem. The people that were also wanting to come were like, yeah, I'll come tomorrow once I get a trailer, blah blah blah. But I think the mechanic shop was like, yeah, you got to get your truck out of here like right now. So I kind of lucked into that. But anyway, I'll go back to the house and I'll do a little walk around and show you what I got. Alright, so now I'm gonna go show you what I got here after that long drawn out story that you probably didn't care about. So this is the one here, short box. It was for sale for probably 10 minutes and I got it. So it's not the best, like it's not horrible, but it's not the best. Like, I'll do a walk around. So the inner fender needs those, but the fender itself's good. Rocker panels, they're gone, but the doors, they're not too bad. So the motor, oh, doesn't have a motor. It did come with one, but I gotta go pick it up, so not ideal. Wasn't too impressed, like I said, when I got there, but that's kind of why I bought that one. So this one, it looks like somebody who half knew what they were doing took it out. All the wiring's there. Everything's, you know, the way it should be, aside from the engine. So to me, that's good. A lot of people would have ripped every wire out of here and made a mess. So I'm happy about that. So the other motor should slip right in here and bolt right up without too much of an issue. I had to drill the lock. So the inside, I got a radiator, dash cracked. I mean, really, I think this interior will clean up. Like, it's not that bad. Don't like the steering wheel, but the other truck I'm about to show you has that. It's got 285,000 kilometers, which I guess is irrelevant if I'm switching the motor. And I've never dealt with Chevs, so this is new to me. Here it's supposed to have like a strap, like to pull the door shut. It's missing that. Sliding back window. Headliner's falling down. Came with a radiator, but I'm not convinced that it's any good. But I mean, I guess I'll bench test it, fill her with water, and see what happens. Or I'll just spend the $200 and buy a new one and just not have to worry about it and know that it's good. And here's where it gets interesting. So here's all the parts that come with it. So it's pretty much every engine bolt-on part you're looking at right here. And I don't know if the motor I'm going to get is like the motor that came out of this truck, or it's a replacement that's gonna run and drive. I have no idea. So that'll be a bit of a surprise for another video, but for now, yeah, this is all the junk. And the box has a wooden liner, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It either protected it and it's gonna be mint, or it held all the moisture and it's gonna be rotten. So yeah. Oh, we got something growing here. Little leaf, little tree growing. Tailgate's usable, but it's a GMC, so I'd like to find a Chevrolet one. I like this back bumper as opposed to that one, but that one's in better shape. This side, yeah, showed you the rocker panel. Now this truck, it is a GMC, and it's got a motor. So this has a 305. That one had a 350, so I don't know what I'm gonna go with, but geez, that alternator looks pretty good. That might be new. This one, the battery's dead, but I drove it, you know, it was in the lawn there, and I drove it over here, backed it in, so it at least did that. So my plan is I'll probably pressure wash this right where it sits, because it is a mess. Like, I'll probably pressure oof. There's the brake fluid. Looks like butterscotch pudding. So I'll probably pressure wash it right where it sits. Obviously go through the brakes. I'll probably try to get this motor running a little better, just as is. That way when I pull it, I kind of know what I'm putting in. And I'll probably throw valve seals, intake manifold gasket, whatever's easy. Redo that and call it good. And then the other motor that I'm gonna go get, I don't know the status of that at all, so I'll probably just put this one in the truck so I can drive it, or so we can drive it, and then the other motor I don't know, rebuild it over the winter or something. I'll probably find another project and not do that and just sell it. I might not even finish this. I don't even know if I should have bought this yet, because I'm not done that Mustang, so anyways, inside this one, it's pretty much identical minus the color, I guess. And this one's got a broken window over there, and the glass is absolutely everywhere. This one's got 241,000, but like, it's got the original steering wheel, which I want. I can't tell if that's blue or black. Either way, it's going in. It's got the radio, which is cool, so I'll put that in. Dash is no good, but I don't need that anyway. Got the center caps for the wheels. And yeah, it's got exactly what I need. Same headliner. Some gloves. Snow brush. The box on this truck is absolutely not perfect, but there's no holes in it at all. Sliding back window. Yeah, the box is pretty rotten. I like these wheels. I don't know if they're called Bradley wheels or what they are, but they're nice. And the tires are good too. Like, I thought they'd be all weather cracked, but I think they're good. At the back bumper, it's in decent shape. Actually, no, it's not. It's rotten. Tailgate's goodish. The cab's junk. But it didn't break the back window, which is good. And she's got the plexiglass window. The mirrors are near perfect on this one and that one. So that's the next project, and I'll get at that as soon as I'm done this. I can't really stop this. I kind of got a bit of a deadline on this one, so whenever this is done and it's you know, running, driving, I can kind of put it aside for a couple weeks. Then I'll hop onto those trucks. And this thing, I just went around it with like the finish putty, filled some pinholes. I still got some decent amount of work on the front of the hood here. But once that's done, I'm gonna do a final walk around probably tonight when I'm good and tired, and I'll miss a bunch of stuff. And probably tomorrow I'll load it on a trailer and take it over to a friend of mine, and we're gonna paint it. I don't think any of the paint job will be on camera, just because A, I don't like filming in other places, and B, I don't want to inconvenience them at all. So I'll probably just run it over, paint it, bring it back, and you'll see it not as a finished product, but as a painted project. Hood's lined up good enough to paint it. You got to make sure, like, you can have tight gaps, but you got to make sure you got a big enough gap when you're painting that you're going to get paint like on the edge of this and the edge of that. If you have it super tight like here, you can't really get paint in and around. So although this may look like a big gap, that's kind of what you got to do to get a decent paint job on it. At least that's what I think. That's what we're going with. And the inside on this thing, like all my other projects, not finished. I got the back seat in, headliner's done, carpet's in, steering wheel shifter, half the dash. So it's coming. I finished every project. I wouldn't have a YouTube channel because that's pretty much the name of the game here. I start something, get motivated, lose motivation, and start something else. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Later.